So we're going to start sitting onto our sitting bones. From here, lifting up nice and tall through the spine, we're going to curl back into our C-shaped curve and then slowly rolling back up through the spine. And then inhale and exhale, rolling back down through the spine and curling back up. All we're doing here is warming up our abdominals and warming up our lumbar spine. And also it's a great way to get in control of our breath and to really feel our abdominals switching on. We're going to release the arms and then we're going to roll back up and repeat. Inhale, exhale, rolling down, lengthening those fingertips away, keeping the shoulders pulled back and down through that spine. Inhale, exhale, rolling down through the spine, and then inhale, lifting up, exhale, rolling down, inhale, rolling up. One more time. We're going to hold it back and then we're going to roll all the way down to the floor. Bending those knees in, keeping that navel to the spine, rolling the shoulders down. We're going to have the right leg up. We're going to go for our circles. So keeping your hands on your pelvis if you need to. We're going to take the leg down, around and up. Inhale, exhale and repeat. Nice and slow and steady with the circles, really focusing on keeping both hips down towards the floor. I like to keep my hands right on the pelvis so I can really feel where my pelvis is going. Using that breath. And now we're going to reverse that leg the other direction. So we're going to take it out, down and up the center. Inhale, exhale and up. 2 more times. Last time. Keeping that leg up, lengthen through the toe. From here, take your hands down, lift your other leg to meet that leg. And then from here, we're going to work into our abdominals. We're going to go for our tic-tacs. If you need to, you can bend your knees. We're going to drop the knees over towards the left. And then bring it back to the center and then drop over to the right. Inhale, bringing it back to the center. Exhale, dropping round to the side. You want to try and keep both hips square towards the floor and feel that you're taking the knees to a point that if you go any further, you won't be able to return back. And then if you need to, you can always extend your legs to make it a little bit harder on those obliques and those lower abdominals. Still using that same breath. Inhale and exhale. Using your hands to press and ground you down towards the mat. Good. Final time, rocking over to the other side. Good. Now we're going to drop the left leg down, keeping the right leg up, and we're going to go into our one leg circle on the other side. And then rolling round. Inhale, exhale, circle that leg round. And again, if you need to, take those hands to your pelvis. Ground your hips down as you're working just from that hip joint, working only that leg. Now reverse it the other direction. Inhale, exhale the other way. Good, taking it out, around, down and up. Last 2. Last 1. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Well done. Keeping that leg up and then extend back down. From here, we're going to extend the legs out straight, nice and long. Reach your arms above your head. We're going to inhale and exhale, curling up through the shoulders, up through the spine, all the way up to a seated position. And then we're going to repeat and roll back down through the spine, keeping the thighs squeezing together. Inhale, exhale, rolling through the spine, shoulders pulled back and down, and then rolling back down. Each time feeling each part of your vertebrae as you're rolling up to that seated position, and then each part of the spine as you feel you're rolling down. Like a slinky, each part of that spine, rolling down, really working into those abdominals and working with that control and breath as well. We're going to stay seated. We're going to take the legs a little bit wider than the hips, flexing the feet, crossing the arms. We're going to inhale, exhale into a spine twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, spine twist to the left. Really drawing that navel up through to the back of the spine, making sure we're sat right up onto our sitting bones. Keeping our hips grounded towards the mat. Keeping the shoulders depressed down into the spine. And really feel your waist twisting round. And then again. Good, one more time. Release the arms, point those toes, come over and meet me onto your side. Lying down, head rested into your hand, navel drawn up. We're going to lift the top leg up and down. Inhale and exhale. Now imagine that leg working through treacle, resisting up and resisting down. No higher than that hip joint, just so then we're keeping the knee and the hip closed. So we're really going to feel it working into the glutes. We're going to hold the leg up halfway. We're going to flex the foot and bring the leg forward. So we're going to inhale and then exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring the leg forward. Exhale, take it back. Without those hips rocking side to side, you want to try and increase that range of movement as that leg comes forward and back. Each time keeping that leg in the same movement, keeping it in the same space. And if you need to, like I did, you can take your hand to your hip just to check that your hip is pressing forwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then bringing that leg to the top. We're going to work into the underneath leg. Keep the shoulder depressed, keep that hip pressed forward, pointing that underneath leg and lifting up and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Working into that underneath thigh. And then again, inhale and exhale. If you need to, you can always take your arm out and rest your head down, or you can keep your head stacked, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Hold that leg up. We're going to pulse for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Rest that leg down. Untuck that top leg. Rolling over onto your front now. Keeping the shoulders depressed. Keep that navel drawn in. You're going to lift up and press up into your full plank position. Lengthening from your fingertips, your head and your toes. We're going to rock forward and back. And forward and back. Really pressing further back so you feel a stretch down the back of the legs, and then pushing right over the top of those shoulders, feeling the core work. Inhale, exhale, take it back into your child's pose. So we're now going to swap over to the other side and repeat our leg series all on the other leg. Coming over to your side, rolling the shoulders back and down, keeping that core engaged. We're going to lift that top leg up and down. Inhale and exhale, squeezing the glutes, squeezing that thigh up and down, making sure we're still engaging the abdominals and lift them up through the side of that waist. So we're not just working the leg, we are working our whole body. You're going to flex that foot, bring it forward and then taking it back. Keeping that leg moving through the space, moving forward and then bringing it back. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze and press that heel forward, squeeze and press it away. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Couple of more repetitions. Can you increase that range of movement, keeping the hips nice and steady? Last 3, 2 and 1. Hold that leg and then bring it over the top of your underneath leg. Pointing that underneath toe, we're going to lift up and down. If you need to, extend the arm or keep that head up. Good. Keep pointing the toe away, really lifting and working from the inner thigh. 3, 2 and 1. We're going to lift up and hold and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. And tuck those legs and come back down to your back. Navel to spine, bending those knees. You're going to hug the knees towards your chest. Tucking your chin towards your knees and your chest. We're going to go for our stretch. We're going to roll ourselves up and then roll ourselves back down. Like we're rolling like a ball. As you roll up, you want to keep those feet off the mat. Keeping that lumbar spine nice and curved, like we did in the first exercise. Keeping the chin in, keeping those thighs close towards your chest. Really stretching and rolling out that spine. Good. Holding at the top this time. And then release the legs. Drop the knees out. And then just sit and stretch over the top of those hips, just to loosen off the hip joint there. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale, push a little bit further forward over the top. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed your workout and see you all again very soon.